The woman say December election no. Second Independence Day.
Oh, okay.
To send Kwame Nkrumah tutu kwan no.
Omo nyina ba fie no.
Ba fie be independence no. Esi nyina ba na be bo na ye jo man isi ho. Because the me hu ni say me de bani ato form nkofo we buy no.
Nkofo ben.
The omo wo so say
ba so mo odin o.
Me say me no mo nye fine. The omo ni say
bra wo beef nye.
Amamo no oma me say a professor from Pomboatin kind.
Yeah.
They have lost focus. And the person we say entina maba no. And they say independence na Kwame Nkrumah jemaye no. Omo antiase. Say omo pese omo na sisi yi. Omo be share Britain for nanan. Nti omo ye bibia okudeto mo ne ade omo frɛ no state capture ne ade. A domestic recolonization and omo ye. They want to recolonize Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Neo-colonialism now Nkrumah say you're forgetting no. Enti say Nkrumah say Ghana your country is free forever no. One can for say abofo nko is also free from anybody, any group of people, any group of family people. Some of them are complete rascals who want to use an opportunity we have given some people related to them to govern, to want to take over everything. And in the process, we can't sit back and say, dreaming and Nkrumah no, yemani.
Okay.
So the ABCBR no, and it is not possible. So how more possible no? So it is rather impossible. And it is all who
and asam na ekese.
We are ha.
Na se ni brewo.
The baby a mo be ko bia no. Ye be no mako. And I ready. We show to show kum cry. We be ready. You see at the transfer December 7 never. Ne akọ. All
right, Kofi, you better say about GN Bank.
My candidacy say history now second independence no. Ma me tro me di uma. Ebemi ya 70 years na ma me can struggle no near for Nduom. I want to contribute to the second assignment, a patriotic duty to make sure that these guys are removed from power completely.
All right, that's Kofi Asamasi. Why are they? Yamisha. Eti yamo GN Bank hon komo. GN Bank mo sha se send yedu bebe yedri.
GN Bank asem story ne wa. By Beshasi,
Kekabum near
Dr. Nduom ne shareholders, ne management people. Etna Sidi no say Ghana ha. Also, onosi sika paper. One for sika anya juma and for so maso. Enti sika ba kan nsa or investing. Enti Ghana for so di job baby bebre. Enti omusika se mo no so no. Ese se o man timi nya ho fa so. No money benya sika wo ankran bottom fa so dia na say you have to provide banking services where they are and the surpluses na nkofo di dwa na e ho no it must come into the banking sector. Bank of Ghana for Etiakra a friend of financial inclusion. Okay. So yes, so yemfa obi a or outside only bank account, only insurance, only pension, any the account, any kind of every 3 insurance, pension, banking. You have any number inside. You have number inside. Now, by then, now the bank or BOT corner.
Yeah.
About inside, unless you put a banking service there.
Sure.
So he decided to decentralize banking services throughout Ghana. It's a community office, and also we have to create 300 branches across Ghana. Then you choose 300 near. Every district be ID back over. But once a district ni bisuso.
Ebiso
nti obia nkronie mienu. Nti ebi obenya that is what we started doing. Ti e ko baby bebre GN Bank nti Ghana economy bia minim ho. Ene e sha ase. De na pese ye nso ne se enye se odis kan ba na e de akoya abanjuma na se e de ama Bank of Ghana for nya ho fa so. Na mo hu so awo individual na e usika no. Obenya interest also.
Okay.
So we were the first bank. Me Dr. Sheda Pan or the 9% nearby. Or say I'm putting 9% interest there.
Sure.
And then we'll see what the others will do. He is for competition, and competition benefits the people. You see, at a bank, you never more than 4% interest. Nobody. Everybody is for 3 and so on. But he jumped it to 9. So that if others can do that, it will benefit them. Or say them in the corner, let them see what they will do. They will also continue. Okay. So that is the competition. 3, or say, in near no member will be a small, medium scale enterprise. Next, be almost a better. Until they call baby, or a supplier. But you also have a baby corner or a recipient of goods.
Yeah.
And see, you call to say fishing, tema fishing harbor. And Ponana na the bank needs to see Brewa, Mori near Dinina, or tema honor, nas or the fishing or the big vessel bar, and so distribute to call hinterland, baby. But better when you're sika. And to baby a GM bank or no, I mean not the business neck and say what crown will be now what you see no from. Baby or didn't go to Kobiaba. See, I can say all those businesses killed. So the idea behind GM Bank was not even some personal thing that an individual, a businessman will benefit. So we spent money, we imported generators, we did a lot of things. Maybe we'll go there or not.
Sure, yeah.
Now, that was another example. 3 was to create a group of banking professionals.
Okay.
GM Bank pay na direct employees of the bank are SSS graduates.
Sure.
Until now, will be the free SHS
within the community.
Within the community, come from there. A hona, won't free who I am for. Because I dance into because I'm going to call market.
Yeah, I'm going to do something. You need somebody.
Yeah. And now, idea about courtesy the buy and say, SS no, obi wo you better so, but interim no, or can be continue form direct employees of the bank, and agency, and then whatever like be also do high and let them for full employee benefit you and see me am hey sometimes when you say workers are now GM banker even if we say we're just throwing out lotto numbers. I had 1,500 SSS graduates working for me for the bank. They were like more than branch managers, more than officers. Cut across that 1,500 HND for
degree
1,500 a man a dozen, right? So, and not just on more GM Bank, doctor, or you see the PhD in some PhD in service delivery services. So say, yeah, something delivery services. Now, we wanna a multi-integrated approach.
Okay.
And to GM Bank need to see on. Nene bank need to insurance and pensions. And to say SS for before could be a chance over call HND and also back degree abano. Now on pension and insurance. So we decentralize not just pension and banking, but also insurance. That is why we sent all those infrastructure there. But you see, some people they sit in Accra.
Yeah.
I used to wear suit and wear tie too. I still wear it. But the purpose of that is to sit there and regulate. It's not to look for fault and destroy something people have built. Some of the Bank of Ghana people who speak, they don't even know the places we went to. They haven't traveled beyond Kumasi and Accra. They like Ecobank people, they like Barclays people. Forgive me for mentioning their name. But those people don't go beyond Kumasi. They don't go beyond Techiman. But when they were fighting and everybody was running away, we were there. Kroben Ababa, I mean, if we call Maakye Ofi, Akroso, Manso, Oda, Ayerebi, upon Kroma Kromo, Edriasa, Achiase, the bank Niko, even places before the president inaugurated them as regional capitals, the bank was already there. Nairegu is one. All the district they created before the district capital, I came on so Captain Koda Chrome. Yes, you see direct with bricks and tiles. So that.
So most of the buildings in Namuana Musi,
rented. So the reason why he did that is also this. Also, much trouble related party and so on and so forth. Every businessman be a person cut cost, right? So what the GM Bank they call Krobima. If you are running back, didn't come on fine. Let be a rent in the area. The Juma Baha say no what is so. Unya done in a bank or next 5 years, you know. So I want me to do computers now. So over time, and doctor wanted to build something that is permanent. and now they are we a business, they know what to tell them now, there be. So permanence be there, and then we should put brick and mortar there. We wanted to do like what Nkrumah did with GCB and so on, right? Put it there, and now made it permanent. And also to save costs because you're able to control the
facility,
the pricing, the rent, and so on. That's why we did that. So we originally were supposed to build like 300. At the time, Maifi, almost 200 of those offices directly were put there by the group.
And then you're rented.
Debbie. It's not sure that's in a special style. And I baby or marketing and so and see wisely. And I say okay slowly. Now later why expand it. So we had 3 different types of branch types and year running. Now, your one it is a recapitalization. Be baso. Now I will explain the source of that. When Omuhu say Nduom is doing that kind of big decentralization and all that, they say, oh, but this guy, the way he's doing the thing, he's also a politician. So is he doing that to get political advantage and so on and so forth? So they sat in a room and hatched this plan. They knew where Nduom was getting money from. So some people, when you talk to them, they say, oh, Bank of Ghana is different from Ministry of Finance. Even I brought this judgment here from the High Court judge. Even judges are making the same mistakes. I call them propaganda comments. Right? It's supposed to be made by propagandists. There is no way you can say Bank of Ghana is separate from Ministry of Finance. And did they work for Afghanistan government? So the plan is this. This is the plan they put there.
Is it a plan now? Known and the fact to say a plan now.
Oh, you see it from. I will give you the instances. Mebaso, a dorsal crowd. First thing was they saw where Nduom will get his money from for expansion. So, Ken Oforiatta, the finance minister, started it with announcement of 400 million capitalization.
Yeah.
Okay. So, almost say a Bank of Ghana program. It was not a Bank of Ghana thing. It was implemented by the Bank of Ghana. It was the first person who uttered those numbers was the finance minister. So it was a government of Ghana project. If they want to separate Bank of Ghana, the 400 million recapitalization was Ken Oforiatta's project.
It's not from the Bank of Ghana.
It's not from
like
the Bank
if they want to claim what they are saying.
Now, Bank of Ghana had to implement it. Now he knew where Nduom was supposed to get money from. He knew Nduom's company. Maybe when you see a fee, another company na ye Gold Coast. Into the and they say, Papa, we 400 million. So I'm not capital bank. Obey capital 100 million Ghana cedis. Or times 300% times 3.
Internamo was scanning the Bank of Ghana.
There be or 100 in the they got 121 million.
Internamo Brusso.
And now Ken Oforiatta say, you 400. And we bet be about 300 na become. That was it. That is the plan. Now, Nduom was doing investments, right? So people will give you money and so on and so forth. And see, or yes, announcement, back to be Nduom Benyes Kanafi. And not catch by me to say revoke the man's license for illegal activity in fund management company. Nduom's company was the 4th investment banking firm in Ghana. Ken Oforiatta's one was the first. Data bank. And African Strategic African Security is second. I've forgotten the 3rd one. Nduom's Gold Coast was number 4. But Nduom became the biggest one. At the time of crisis in the buy, Nduom's Gold Coast was the biggest fund management company in Ghana. So if you want to beat competition, I told you he decentralized investment. So you can't sit in Accra and expect the volumes he was getting. If you want, go to the field. Sit in the cars you were sitting in and traveling on these bad roads. You can't come and use regulatory power to want to fight competition. And Obama Tete and others decided to help do the conspiracy to revoke the license of Gold Coast and say the starter will stop. How can somebody do a business for 25 years? Then one day you come, you yourself, you're a practitioner, operator. You come from data bank to come and sit as director general and write a letter that the company should be winding up the businesses they were doing in 6 months. 30 billion Ghana cedis. How can you wind up such an investment? So that's the first side they created the crisis. Okay, and Nduom said no problem. Most of my monies are liquidities wise is the one I give to the contractors. So that is where I'm going to get it from. ofrators ho ana obekire se onsa be kan sika no ha na se onsa nka
contractors are
Nduom bo mo bosia no so
buying contractors
buying contractors obana enya buying contractor yemiaw and afi nso no adansi enti ye ko agency ne ho agency na ye ne omo adwuma wa the contract baby akoji contract ne fie no get fund
bubobi di me ahwe
road fund cocoa board and ekese
cocoa rose
antina 2 na 5 na mitrim Ministry of Finance na Ministry of Finance ye ne de omo de ne like ebia works and housing project and directly financed by Ministry of Finance.
Yeah.
Ebia fire service for C office and directly by Ministry of Finance. So these 4.
Yeah, just a Department of Urban Roads.
Department. Omo de any road fund. Omo the road fund ebitua. Feeder roads ni. Omo ye gates nkete no. All so nkofoni na we say a small contract. But they are mom with sikana. Sa bank akese no. They are not interested there. Ono oil for no dey business. Yes, you nye oil bank. Yeah, but for Ghanaian businesses, yeah, $6 uncle. So that is what we wanted to do. So we said, okay, give us the money now. Akose contractors. Look, Miniaba, all document. I have listened to Mr. Otabel of Bank of Ghana. I have listened to the governor of the Bank of Ghana. The collapse of GM Bank comes to one thing. It didn't make sense. It was because they had to let it go for political and business competition reasons. Because I was sitting there.
Maakye no.
Enti me sina me odwuma ho. O de okay Kwesi ani a. That was enti okay. Mo fa yesika na ayo ho no. Man na infantua omoka. Yefanko yefanko ye 400 million.
Million na mo ka ho asem no.
But now these 5 companies are na say entities are mo bo bosie. Now come musikani na buma na bebe say.
Oh, 2.2 billion Ghana cedis.
2.2 billion.
At the time crisis in the 2018 no.
It's not more the kind the existing amount no.
Oh, say any say betwam. Say no need any more 400 pay.
400.
And then 121.
Okay.
It's here 300
million penny.
Yeah, I be ka ho. Na fi dia kana ban to nebo. Yeah, na later na ban na to nebo.
Okay.
E be I had 2 something. Aban na to nebo be 280 or 271 bibisa. What to nebo to the akano.
I see.
We were not even interested in the 2.2. But the amount 2.2 ne ba money say ye ko ebobo finance ministry do say fabra first can bra no and no say ye pese agitum say sika sei e wo ho enti koye audit ne fabra and na make sure say conspiracy no like almost share that no and ye koye audit no and audit ne buy no say 2.2 billion the total nemum sika ben sisi ade 330 million. Me refer that figures in the bad.
Yeah, around 3.3 million Ghana cedis.
No.
Maybe also.
There be 300 or 330 something.
300.
Where you remember where letter I go Troy, sharp you know. They are not as a channel no.
Aquaman.
Charles Nduom.
I said they are not as a channel.
So audit and we you know. I know you did report in the command finance ministry say this is the evidence audited ne ano ne dey kan.
Okay.
It is akwa say adansi abem no mo se mo sankofo yi ye pese mo kwa mo se mo nko. So still they were not paying. And the man Dr. Nduom ka say and na on plan wa fa ne say ya block baby all this kind of. It's no plan on wa fa ne say edu December 31st 2018 no one fa 400 na ma a bear announcement say want to me na job license. In fact, omo want to me no. Sa na ye omo e komobo e dem ko kan CBG ho.
Yeah.
Now Nduom say ohusenko for no born game into onya into so smart into on Bank of Ghana governor back and forth. And na Bank of Ghana governor ka say okay, savings and loans crowd say nye 400 million 15 million into 121 that I have. Why don't you reclassify and save me this trouble? Maybe as our trouble no Canada, meaning maybe trouble, maybe trouble in FIBA.
One and I trouble. No.
Or Papa no Bank of Ghana no, and save us all this trouble. What trouble? What trouble? Who was giving him trouble? So
it didn't say Nduom trouble more one.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just politics and business competition. To me, it's or buy it also okay savings and loans. January ena mo ye announcement say bank no ye exercise ni wie no ye ntimi amount fam umfisika ama entire ni savings no na esia waji so say why din omo say si na wie no she stop talking. Look, this wickedness they played, I have recorded their shemitri me no more wicked ni nyina. So obe kai
sanya wo kai da asa wo nyina so
esa waji and the starting campaign with deputy governor Bank of Ghana. Say Mrs. Kan say me man fan so na any correct. On starting you want me and first car my will sell your asset. You beton and no chu jagum na panic draw e koso. Come data bank SMCCCI. And then statement of my meter to issue here. One can see we should remain calm.
Yeah.
One can see into your watches. GM Bank town can remain mine. And also then a can a dear dances or Shamusera. Now, you put the infrastructure and almost say Musu Jagum you be collapse. Can offer that finance minister could in parliament say we almost that you be saying fin. Tama governor the share savings and loans, no. No say uncle from ready. You mama nkokwa enti owie microfinance no and so microfinance na first to the second me kai park no frata could in parliament said the next part me can't budget no the next stage is savings and loans that time Ghana bank be na apart from GM bank
that time no more free bank about
savings and loans and to be an sika obia no me blame customers no where they are we message
so be kwa koyi
am say customers omo bebre managers ni be no musuro nto mu dwan me no mo de gina ho they know my face now because I know say enye bone ne yedi I was always there at alarm down baby me fia ko kaswa any customer no mo association bi o musika bebre me ko cast no mo ko cast so munya abotre that's what we're doing and now I do baby doctor went or called the whole Ghana within 1 week after customers not jet to me say sika no omo de ba no mo jai panic draw no after you could die one day, boom, license gone. Now we show wickedness now move deep.
I say ya jumpy baby. One says sikana munya for savings and loans. The amu wano kra eboroso.
Oh, the eboroso kra.
Anti ya day na afraid ya se kra ya just savings and loans no kra friends.
And na me na obia John who want chase no because ansana ye dik ye call from bank to savings and loans needed. You see bank for as a premiership, maybe na more sports. Premiership no. 16 teams and I say we have Black Star for no money maybe same time follow football no.
First 15 no I qualified through. Now last 3 no I relegation.
Not new one.
They are promoted first.
It's sana anti bank need a premiership. And a savings and loans before and say division 1.
Division 1.
It's almost all top no sika sem different. You say across if we were to chase car. Premier for Benya Kese It's second one the sika there and yes sika bebre. And apart from that no tama Bank of Ghana cast yemfa extra money mrano. Na directors no try say omo de more beba. Into say 121 crown it could do 200 million. And na Dr. call JDM hono former President Mahama no catch and say the state capital 200 million. Now, wicked be a Bank of Ghana for boy. Now, sir, Papa ne no Otabel no. You see, I hate public officers who use the position that they have, right? And it's the only thing that makes me angry. Abuse of political power, abuse of office. I hate it 100% from kiddy time. So when he speaks, and I know the wickedness they played, now me go where Bank of Ghana announcement to say. In general, no my savings and loans license no. Say, my advisor. Say, my friend, you know, and to 2 years. Me na me secretary. You call meet management meeting. Management meeting so. Ne assign you to be a friend executive committee. You only pay 5 and 6. Me na me secretary. Until I know everything that went on. Advisor ne buy no. Ena or 2 years. Ne foot or the buy na o summarize ya. You go first from ra. Right? You can first scan customers no Emra. That's the only thing he came to do there.
But my main claim to her. Number 200 million edaho. And a year more capital.
Yes.
and now omotimu free bank at the mobile service loans.
Yes.
Service loans no more here just 15 million.
15 million.
It's now fast more about 175 million.
Extra.
Extra.
Amode Debbie. Say no, it's not like cash I be on sabe can buy a can more total. Ebia sike that bank wa obetimi dia bobisia and also obi pay obetimi dia ma no
but as at that time say na musumu here sika de bia ma customers
and na make say sika na akoche ho na amo famra na amo fama no it's different from sa capital in the almost 80 for book purposes and so on amo accounting bi omo ye but am person like ansa na obetimi say oye obi a odi mu obetimi bi bank no e say o kire say wo sa sika no wa bobra ente bra no ho dance ye ne sa sika na I saw the ban. And your first camera, advice I buy. And Dr. Nduom, 15 July 2018. What's my card dates in now? I'm saying I'm US cra. And not 2 years ago, ye pisika abeshe bank in him. You could not be craft from Soros. And doctor, now do baby foreigners basse sikano o bank no ye pede wo ye no enti ye pese ye be part of it enti George Soros company on the dollars first buy then Canadian Norwegians people my iska ena later you am come then the loan na shares ena ye ne Soros OPIC Overseas Private Investment Corporation a American for company agency bi na say come change o mudi no ena mo so be ma doctor $21 million 2018 na see first camera no ena omo approve bibia wie doctor for playing bagana almost say the next week omo be transfer
where year aben no
2018 na almost see first camera no crisis na member before e crebe ko savings and loans almost say over otable alternative no so I know say enya so for no Bank of Ghana ni no say
wa chire wa fani akwa wa libra kogu ICT so
say omo ka say first camera and first camera this stop us from getting the money and that is why I'm telling you is wickedness is part of the plot but men can do omo here now who say wicked board meeting advice and it ho and a doctor catch and say makonya $21 million e be she sikanim it's that $21 million in crown so how they multiply by 6 a bit more money.
Okay, so now $21 million.
And that's 6 or say 7 or say 5.
Maybe I calculation.
100 million extra.
21
times 6.
Oh, the 5 for
2018.
105.
105. I can 300 cra. Enti the amount says can now buy Bank of Ghana.
Hadai.
Remember, Doctor Full player over Ghana no. Obedu ha August. Okay, CBG, you created on 1st August 2018.
Yeah.
What kind of 5 banks? In America, for only 10, I'm say, 2017 August na na UT in the capital, Abana J. 1 year anniversary. We call the 1 year, no, wajé 5. Until only more government for no. Any bank ajeje no. Enti ye pe comfort kakra. Ma governor no my letter say information na o de mine na enti o de beji loan no ya prove kwa amount e be transfer o any announcement kran kai so mo your announcement no 1 week earlier kran kai scan be doing
nke be doing
bank I can say o capital as state capital yai any shareholding structure no o mo confirm mine em say isankuma law firm na ye adwuma ne ma OPIC for no.
Oh, okay.
And so normally we use private agency, no investigation. Into when investigation then abroad for comfortable say you beat me scan. But more 30 years announcement no. Na so munya regulator nan kasa. Etro. Un masama Bank of Ghana ko ka kire. Say omo year recapitalization. Into want me comment on any bank be a position until after December 2018.
That was when? That was which month?
This is July August 2018.
It's
so after approve an abano. Yes.
And the news said there was a money coming. No,
yes, dollars. They see it. They say we here dollars.
No more to be promote to
promote your juma no. Me see $1 now ma. Omo catch there say they can't comment. Me see me need Dr. Nduom net ho ya support me on a number advisor no. Anjo ne ya support na bibisa.
Because the enemy say say but I ni na say be
nyi. Yeah. Na anybody go first kana ba fa so block na dey. Na una den kire say o ke see there sika baby block ni nyina na say wo sika na yema bi me fa nsam na o dey business no That was the strategy.
I see.
Maybe. I know also. Ya sapon ya me say di ma ya sisa no. I'm say Onua. Advisor me dem can advisor. Enti your management meeting, your board meeting no ho. Your management meeting no ho ska. Na me na say chief, we do ba ha say beboan. Oba afutu ade ba nyina shareholders should bring money. Shareholders nso ko face camera IPCC na ewo ho a e say modeba. Eti pekwan bi so na tu esika na man. O say oh, sika ne de IPCC ni tu ane de beyond him. O kan sa asem no management meeting ase no. Ye pia bontin na me ka che ne say wo nim de ntia o de ye do ba ha. Yanfo ama ha wo nim say ye do ba ha se beboan. But unim ye do ba ha say ye cover up abontin. That chibi ye beka say ye do ba kra no wantimi amoan. Because asem na wo ba obeka no say ye ko fasi camera. Sika no so ay kase ye sika nini IPC ni ko fabra o say ni tua de ye bro ahoden so. Enti ye pon meeting no me kai ba bia me gina amene ne kasa. Ana me ka che say wo purpose I do ba hapa ne say ye good bank ni wia satan class ni engu no na me predict ye good bank ni wia na ya kase ye do buy no wantimi amoan hwe advisor report asemo kan o mo ni say odema second report odema Bank of Ghana and they say Bank of Ghana should help us get the IPCs paid enim am the court a part of the court document despite all the problems no kan into the time the judgment we call by and say obi ade na sem koto judge na nim no the judge ne kan nyina ne say ne fare by sika na doctor ntokwa na ye okon nyina ne argument ni na say ye pisika our bank ni ho na bank ni and if from kind of brofo solvent ana insolvent I say o ontimi unisika
obetumi de ama abo ho bra
o de abo ho bra tu ho ka etile say o na ye do buy say beboan no this
wanyamwa papa bi na ade buy
no nim de de buy na me ka kire no obehye ngo na eti de ko buy ni say sikano afi aloko yeah struggle
so omontimi asende and transfer $12 million no
$21 million
$21
say ano that time na you receive for 400
yes
enti omo pesi be nyanto mo block here
omo block here
eti say abedu enti that can ama
okay
eti what they can for so betimi nya wo so no ni nyina even o man because okay by Bank of Ghana be $1 na ka o ma esi about aboni be yenti o ma na ama